I'm blessed. Good. Me too. Oh, I got it. For the county, for the.
Let's call the Delaware County Commissioners meeting to order. It's Tuesday, June 20th. Time is 9:03. Let's open the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Ed, could you call the roll, please?
Yes. Mr. Henry.
Here.
Mr. King. Here. Ms. Reagan.
Present.
Mr. Burke.
Here.
Ms. Smith.
Okay, we'll have the approval of the minutes from June 5th, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Motion to approve the minutes in a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes. Next, we have presentations. Jamie Bain, Health Department.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jamie Bain, Administrator, Delaware County Health Department. You have me listed as presentation. I don't know how much of a presentation I actually have for you. I'm just here to revisit the topic of the bids that were unsealed under the last Commissioners meeting. My board has had a chance to review those, and I brought to you a recommendation or request from them that we pursue Pridemark Construction as the contractor for this project.
I recall Pridemark was the lowest of the bids, correct?
Yes, sir. They were the lowest, a base bid of $388,800 and a total bid with the addendums at $417,160. The second was a bid of $416,100 as the base from Atlan Construction and a total bid of $433,325. So Pridemark was the lowest. The other bidders were significantly higher in the $500,000 and $600,000 range.
What's your pleasure?
I'll make a motion, we accept the bid from Pridemark Construction Incorporated.
Second.
A motion to approve the bid from Pridemark in a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioners.
Next, we have bid opening for Bridge 86. John, do you have those?
I have one bid. One bid from Hoosier Pride. Hoosier Pride excavating out of Springport, Indiana. This is a replacement over bridge number 86 over 650 East Campbell Creek. The bid is $651,521.29. 651,521.29.
I'd entertain a motion to take this under advisement.
So move.
Second.
A motion to take the bid from Hoosier Pride under advisement in a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes. Next, we have Baker Tilly engagement letter. John?
Yes, we have two engagements letter, and I've got, one of them needs to be fixed, for Baker Tilly to, provide some services to the county about the Hume Capital Development Fund, as well as some, revenue anticipation and edit work. I believe it is. I think mostly it's the Hume Capital Development Fund.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
A motion to approve the engagement letter for, Baker Tilly, and a second roll call, please.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Ms. Henry.
Yes. Next, we have the, fourth revised American Rescue Plan. John?
Yes, based on our conversations and the changing needs of the county, I revised the American Rescue Plan, moved some money around. There'll be a letter Sarah will have to make some transfers, but it changes because there's some projects that are no longer viable. Some projects that have been completed, I've taken those out. And so what you have in front of you is the revised plan. It adds some money for a stormwater project in Selma, adds money for a water project in Eaton. It increases the money for the mental health facility, and it also, I think it removes the Oakville project and another project for the housing development, and moves that money around so that, it also has revenue replacement of about $1.7 million, if I remember right.
What's your pleasure?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
A motion to approve the, fourth revised art plan edition. And a second roll call, please.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes,
It's a very fluid, project.
absolutely.
We might be to a fifth, who knows? Thank you, John.
Yes.
Next, we have department heads and elected officials.
Oh, there's another contract for your consideration,
Okay,
Commissioners. This is for the 26 by 24 building at the fairgrounds that, Direct Structures had been here about a month ago to donate. So they're ready to go at the fairgrounds to put that structure up in time for the fair. And they need the contract approved. I sent it to you all last night. It's a very simple contract, the same contract we used for the highway department. And since they're doing it for nothing, basically, it's fair sponsorship. Dan White asked me to present it to you for approval.
And it's a 5-year deal and.
Yes, 5-year deal, 5
Sounds
years
very
sponsorship.
fair and
I think,
very
I
much
think it was
needed
fair.
and appreciated.
What's your pleasure?
I'll move we accept.
Second.
A motion to approve the contract to fairgrounds and a second roll call, please.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Ms. Henry.
Yes.
Sarah, can you get that for me?
Denise, I have a copy right here for you. I know, that's why I was gonna give you a copy, that's why I made one. And,
Okay, department heads and elected officials, Mr.
Thank
Catino.
you.
Good morning, Commissioners. John Catino, Emergency Management Director, and Fred Cummings, 911 Director. We're just here today to give you guys an update. As you know, we did a lot of building updates over the past, this first part of this year and late last year. I think we've completed a majority of, actually all of the projects. We just finished up our bathroom. So all in all, between some art money, budget, our own budget money, and grants, we completed $202,539.70 worth of updates, which are much needed and long overdue for that building of ours. So, I'm not gonna give you all the numbers, but just to give you guys all the things that we updated or added. We updated our EOC video wall display that we have in our war room, carpet throughout the building, paint throughout the building, a new storage closet in the front of the building, security cameras inside and out, new flagpole, landscaping, dispatch patio, window security tent on the outside of the building, and the wall in the lobby of the dispatch center, so you can't see into dispatch because of new,
Window tent.
window tinting, but it's for, IDAX security. Standalone Wi-Fi, kitchen upgrades in the dispatch center, so they got new exhaust fan, kitchen lighting, a refrigerator, stove. We changed all the parking lot lights and to LED, all the light bulbs inside the building to LED, fixed some gutters. They put a media wall in dispatch, so they have 3 TV screens in dispatch so they can view the cameras and the school cameras should we need those. And then, of course, the bathroom upgrades, we updated the bathrooms and then added a shower for those times that we stay for the activation in the EOC. We've done it a couple times here recently where we're in there for a couple days, so we added a single, locking bathroom, so unisex bathroom. The last, item that we have is the parking lot resurface and striping. That's a little bit bigger project, so the striping's not so much, $1,500 for the striping, but to resurface or repave, that's gonna take a significant amount of money. So we're working with, Marion Hunt Library, Muncie Power, and ourselves to kind of figure out how we can pay for that ourselves. We've even talked about working with the city. They have a grinding machine, and then we have a paver. So somehow working out a deal with the city, say, hey, you guys can grind it, we'll, pave it. So that's still in the works, but that's the last item on our list. We did get a new hot water heater, on-demand hot water system, because the hot water heater we had was like a 25-gallon hot water heater, and that's not gonna cut it, so, especially with a new shower. So I think that's all we have, left on our items, unless you have anything, Fred. And that does not include the updates that Fred did to the, dispatch center with all their, consoles and their CAD update that they had to do, so, which was taken out of 911 money, so. A lot of upgrades, if you guys get a chance, stop by and see the finished product, so. We appreciate you guys' work with this and with us on this upgrade.
Thank you for all your work on that, both of you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Department heads, elected officials?
Chief Deputy Stanley, I got a question. Where are we at with the federal inmate contract? And do we have any of the prisoners in there yet?
Chief Deputy Jeff Stanley, Sheriff's Office. It's my understanding, the sheriff's been working very close on this, and he's kind of taken it personal. It's my understanding, last Friday, they were potentially gonna have a signature. Once they have that signature, then we're gonna start, we hope to have inmates in by July.
Okay.
So,
Well, I was wanting to know, because I got an email from Grant County.
yes, I
That's
talked to them as well.
looking to house 50 to 60 at about $52 per inmate,
Correct,
which could generate about $1.2 million
right.
to the county. Are you guys working with them also?
Yes, the sheriff and Captain Dye spoke with them last week. They called me about that exact same thing. We're hesitant to bring in Grant County, knowing that we're gonna have potentially 40 to 50 federal inmates within the next 2-3 weeks. So if, for whatever reason, the federal inmates don't work, we are gonna go back to Grant County. And we're gonna get them in.
I just hate to lose the $1.2 million.
I agree, yeah.
You know, you guys like to have new cars
Right.
every other year and stuff. This is just where some of that money could be shifted to, and plus toward the building and everything else.
We're not telling Grant County no. We're just kind of banking on the federal inmates coming in.
Okay, I just wanted to check. Thanks.
What are the, feds gonna pay?
I'm sorry?
What's the feds, per diem?
I believe we agreed, I believe it was $60 per inmate. I believe that's what the contract's gonna be.
There's other things though in there too, like you guys have to do transport.
Yes.
They pay you for the transport.
Right, the big thing right now, the hangup was the medication. They wanted us to pay for the medication, and that's just not beneficial for us. So I believe we got them agreed, I believe there's an agreement with, Quality Correction Care to get all that paid for.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Steve Foster, Building Superintendent. I just want to go, we finally got an insurance on the building. Do we need 2 bids on that to get that building fixed where the vehicle ran through it? Or how does that work?
I don't
I
think
don't
we
know, what
need 2
insurance are you
bids.
talking about?
Well, had one of my employees drive through the building out there at the Justice Center, so I had to
Oh.
turn it into the insurance.
Okay.
So,
But I don't think insurance is gonna pay for any of it.
oh, did that what they ended up saying? I
don't
just had them
know.
out this week and they act like they was going to.
I think there was gonna be a pretty high deductible,
Yeah, it's a, since it was our vehicle, hit our
Okay.
building,
yeah.
I think it's like a $50,000 deductible.
And number 2, have we heard any more on the roof situation? I did end up getting that back. It was a little under 300,000. I think the guy come in, the one bid I had was 200 and right at 270,000 to redo that roof. So just something for you guys to look at on that one.
I'm working on the specifications for the bidding,
Okay,
but we needed to amend the American Rescue Plan.
okay.
because there wasn't sufficient money left in the Justice Center repair
Okay.
project to pay for that, because I knew you had told me it was gonna be over
Yeah,
$100,000, so.
Just stand by on that for now.
all righty, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
John,
Yes, sir.
to look to take the pool area that we have at the Justice Center, what do we need to do to look at that area to maybe build more dorms inside there with the federal inmates and also possible, bringing in out-of-county inmates to generate more money into the county? What process would we need to actually go through to look at doing that?
We would need to secure probably an engineer to come up with the plans and drawings for that based upon the American Correctional Association guidelines. I think that's 12,000 square feet in that particular pool, but it has a very tall ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
To come up with that, and then that will probably have to be bid out, because I imagine it's gonna be more than $150,000
Right.
to do that. So I have to come up with plans and then specifications and then bid it out.
I'd be interested in looking at doing that.
Yep.
Does the engineer that's working on the, treatment center, did they have initial plans on that?
I think that's when we first started.
Seemed like
They
somebody,
had plans on using it for a treatment center, but
Was that it?
not for,
okay,
I mean, that was always an expansion
Yeah.
area. But there weren't any, as far as I know, there weren't any plans. I can inquire and find out, but as far as I know, there weren't any plans to use that because of the cost.
And that's, I'd like to look at the cost of what it would to build it out and revenue that could possibly be generated from building that out.
I would agree. It's a good idea.
Doable.
Okay, I'll make some inquiries and let you guys know, okay?
All right,
Thank
thanks,
you.
John.
Next, we have the, weights and measures monthly report. Everybody received that? Have any questions on it? Go to the payment of claims of $3,489,294.51. The payment of ARP claims of $307,598.03.
So move.
Second.
A motion to pay the claims in a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes. We don't have anyone signed up to speak.
Make a
We
motion to recess.
Second.
We have a motion to recess in a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes. Recess.
Thanks, gentlemen.